What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Chris's MMA Universe. This video, I just want to talk real quick about all the talk that's going on with Jon Jones potentially facing Francis Ngannou in a heavyweight fight. Most likely it will be a 5-round main event. And this will be absolutely a super fight. There's no way around it. That's exactly what it will be, with Francis Ngannou looking like a freight train that just cannot be stopped and taking down everything in his path and knocking down buildings, knocking down, these tough fighters, where I really believe that every single one of his last 4 fights have altogether come to maybe about 3 minutes. Now, that's me without checking, but I'm pretty sure it's around that. So, with Jon Jones fighting Francis Ngannou, now, I made a video about this before, and I made it a few months back, a while back now, and I remember saying that Francis Ngannou will win this fight. Now, with everything that's coming about now, everything that's people are talking about it a lot more now. People are actually going in depth as far as, skill-wise, and will Francis actually be able to knock out Jon Jones? Now, Francis Ngannou hasn't really been showing too much technical skill because he's ending his fights in the first round so quickly that there's no need to show anything, right? I mean, you go out there with brute strength, you knock the guy out, that's it. You get your hand raised. That's it. You won. But he's going out there not even needing to show any skill. I mean, he just, his last fight, a couple weeks ago, UFC 249, Rosenstrike, he just went for broke. He just charged them, and that was it. Rosenstrike hit the canvas. That was it. He slid down the cage. Francis jumped on him. That's it. It was over. It was over with the very first strike that he caught him with, pretty much, right? I mean, what? I mean, how long was that fight? 20 seconds? Now, Jon Jones, on the other hand, let's just call Jon Jones what he is, an undefeated fighter. And in many people's eyes, myself included, I see him as the GOAT. So, him going up against Francis Ngannou, now I know I said Francis Ngannou will win, and honestly, I believe he will. He definitely can. We all know this. We know that Francis Ngannou can. We know that anybody can beat anybody on any given fight, any given night, because anything can happen, right? But we're talking about Francis Ngannou versus Jon Jones here. So let's not immediately count out Jon Jones, because Jon Jones never had a heavyweight fight. But Francis Ngannou, all he needs, I do believe, now, Jon Jones has a hell of a chin, right? Jon Jones has a great chin, a fantastic chin, where we've seen it tested many times, and he doesn't even really get rattled. So, Jon Jones has never been knocked down, let alone knocked out, right? So, but Francis Ngannou, if there's anybody out there that can knock out Jon Jones or knock out any man walking this earth, it will be Francis Ngannou. So, if Francis Ngannou was to go against Jon Jones, now Jon Jones is by far the more technical skilled fighter all around, right? I mean, we've seen Jon Jones go against just about anybody, and we've seen him go time and time again the entire distance of a 5-round fight. Jon Jones has been fighting 5-round fights since he was 23 years old, since he fought for the title. And ever since then, up until his very last fight, he has been fighting 5-round fights where it potentially goes 5 rounds. He's been training for 5-round fights, is my point. Francis Ngannou, on the other hand, he went to the distance, okay, I'm going to go with his latest time, him going to the distance. Actually, I'm going to go to the title shot that he had against Stipe Miocic, where he went the distance. Let's talk about that, where he went to the distance, but I think he was already tired going into round 2. So, of course, He went for broke. Stipe Miocic looked like he was dodging somebody swinging a crowbar or a baseball bat at him. Where Francis Ngannou was just swinging his arms, looking like he was a huge tree in there, swinging the biggest branches, trying to get Stipe out of there, and it didn't work his way. It just didn't work to where Francis Ngannou wanted to do, where he was just able. Stipe Miocic was a little too smart for that. He wasn't just gonna allow Francis Ngannou to charge at him and try to strike with him immediately, and then just get caught. So Stipe Miocic fought a perfect fight that night for Francis Ngannou to get him tired and pretty much just made it his fight. But we don't know how Francis Ngannou will be going into the fifth round now. We don't know if he's going to get that same amount of tired. Is he really just going to go for broke? Is he going to spend and blow his wad on Jon Jones trying to get him out of there? You can't do that to a guy like Jon Jones. Now, Jon Jones can use his reach, use his length, use his height to be able to try to keep Francis on the outside. However, Jon Jones does something that we all seen him do in every single fight, and he still does it to this day. Jon Jones looks away too much without defending, and he just extends his arms when he's being kind of, when someone's throwing their onslaught at him, and they're actually going at him with, strikes, he just looks away, he turns his head, and extends his arms. And when we seen him do that, even with Dominic Reyes caught him with a very beautiful uppercut, and he was actually catching Jon Jones a lot. But this isn't about the Dominic Reyes fight. My point is, Jon Jones does that to this day. You can't do that with a guy like Francis. Francis knows how to find the chin. Francis knows how to catch you. Look what he did to Overeem, where he caught Overeem with a fantastic uppercut, caught Overeem, and Overeem, hit the back of his head, looked like it touched his back. But then as soon as Overeem hit the canvas, Francis Ngannou already was like, slinging downward, already catching him in the chin again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, Francis Ngannou knows how to find the chin. He just knows how to catch people. He knows how to find you. He knows, Francis Ngannou is so comfortable on the stand-up. Now, however, Jon Jones, he's not the best striker. We know Jon Jones isn't the best striker. He can outpoint you, of course. I'm not arguing that. But I'm saying that he's not the best striker. I believe Francis Ngannou is the better striker, but I believe that Jon Jones is the better technical striker. Jon Jones is much more technical all the way around, of course. But Francis Ngannou looks like he's chiseled out of bricks, out of cinder blocks, where he's like a sculpture and perfectly proportioned, so strong and athletic. So is Jon Jones. We don't know how Jon Jones will be in heavyweight. He's going to be bigger. Will he be just as fast? We're thinking, I'm thinking Jon Jones walks around 220? So he's not going to have to cut anything. But he will be the smaller guy going into that fight. Francis Ngannou's 6'4", 6'5". They said he was 6'5" at one point. Then they said he was 6'4". So he's either 6'4" or 6'5". Jon Jones is 6'4". Jon Jones has 84.5-inch reach. Francis Ngannou has an 81-inch reach. I honestly believe that if Francis Ngannou can pressure Jon Jones, he will be able to win the fight. But I don't see Jon Jones as being pressured, not being able to do anything. Now, Jon Jones is so technically skilled. He's been a champion for so long. He's been talking about going to heavyweight for so long now, hasn't pulled the trigger on it. He said he has nothing left to prove in the light heavyweight division, which is entirely true. He could have left that light heavyweight division a very long time ago. He's just keeps going light heavyweight division. There's nobody there for him. Come on now. Dominic Reyes, of course, we will all love to see that rematch because I believe that, Dominic Reyes could be able to pull off the win on Jon Jones. He might be the one and only guy to be able to do so. A lot of people thought he won that fight, but let's not go there right now. I just think if Jon Jones were to fight Francis Ngannou, it would be something special, something special for you and I to watch live, to be able to see that fight take place and just watch something so special where Jon Jones' debut in the heavyweight division in the UFC going up against Francis Ngannou. I really do not know who will win this fight now. You know, with the more talk that's been going on, with me thinking about it more, just me, myself, just, you know, kind of just analyzing it in my mind. I don't know if Francis Ngannou will win. Now, I do think Francis Ngannou can win. And I honestly believe Francis Ngannou will win the fight. I do believe he will, but I don't know for sure. So I'm not going to, you know, just give my predictions on a fight that most likely will not happen. I mean, you know what? Let me not say that. Let me rephrase. I feel like it won't happen. I feel like it's unlikely to happen, but it can. Of course, right? If the fans really want it, we really, really want to see it, which I'm pretty sure you guys do. I know I want to see that fight. But yeah, there's so many things that turn around. I mean, first of all, Jon Jones has to agree to go up to heavyweight. I mean, he's talking about it so much, saying his heavyweight days are inevitable. And now, you know, Francis Ngannou saying line up the bags of money to Dana White, and he'll definitely do it. You know, Francis Ngannou's not going to back down from that. Jon Jones will make a killing in just that fight alone if he were to do so. And I honestly believe we will see something very special. But I do believe that Francis Ngannou will win. I do believe it. I mean, like I said, I can't say for sure. But I don't know. I'm leaning that way. I'm leaning that Francis Ngannou will be able to do it. But if Jon Jones plays a smart game and he goes out there with a smart game plan, being able to keep Francis on the outside, being able to make Francis tired, he could possibly, he could possibly do it. I mean, we know Jon Jones could go 5 rounds, no problem. Now, will he be able to keep his pace? Will he be able to stay fresh? Will he be able to, actually not get tired as a heavyweight going into round 5? If it actually went that far? We don't know. There's so many things that we can't answer because we don't know how Jon Jones will perform in a heavyweight bout, especially against somebody of the caliber in Francis Ngannou. So, honestly, I can't say for sure. I can't say. I am leaning more towards Francis. I can't say for sure, though. I don't know for sure, of course. I really want to know who you guys think will win this fight. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button. And you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. And be sure to stay safe out there. See you guys.